Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Sky Factory. This is episode 2 and I've made a few changes around here. As you may have seen in the time-lapse for episode 1, at the end of the video we extended this right out, added a load of grass in here, well, a load of dirt which has since turned into grass, and there's a few things as well that I've managed to collect up. First of all, we have a number of chickens and sheep in here, which have been dutifully laying eggs and pooing all over the place. So we've got loads of eggs and chicken manure. I don't think I'll be using the chicken mod, whatever it's called, the chicken hatchery mod. I find it a little bit long-winded, and it's a bit like the AgriCraft where you've got to get the different strengths of chicken. So you end up trying to get 10 chickens all over the place. So I've just been coming in here, picking up the eggs and the manure in there. And at the end of last episode, we got a saddle. And then I stopped recording. I left it AFK for about a quarter of an hour or so to load all the footage up into the video editing software. And when I next looked onto the other monitor, I saw this guy. So we actually now have a horse with a saddle on it in Sky Factory in episode 2. No idea how useful this guy's going to be. So let's get on him. It's a really terrible horse actually as well. Let's see if I can actually jump over. Just. If I get off him, you can see his jump strength is only 1.6 and the speed is only 2.1. So he's not great, but it might be fun just to run around. And once we've got a full field, it might actually be fun to run him around a field. We'll try and build something for that anyway. So if I can get back into here, hopefully not jump off the side. It's a bit hard because he's only got this 1.6% move jump speed. But I have got back in there before, let's try it. Aha, I need to, there we go. Oh, I thought he jumped off the edge one. I'll get back off. I had him over here before and jumped off and just landed on the edge on the other side. I had to jump back on him quickly. And we got ourselves a cow as well. One more cow and we can start breeding them up. So I will take that down and put that, not there, put it there. There we go. I need to make a gate for that. So, anything else has changed since last episode? Well, yeah, this. This is auto hammer, an auto sieve, with a diamond mesh in it. I did actually manage to get my goal of at least 10 diamonds. By the end of the I finished the episode, I had 32 diamonds from the sieving that I did in the time lapse at the end. And then since then I've got a few more as well. So all in here. So I've got 61 diamonds in total now, and I'm cooking up a few of these as well. I've got a load of ore. So I've tidied up a bit as well. I've moved some of the chests around. Not done too much other than that though. It's in this chest over here. So I'll put these into there, and I will, once the gold is done, I'll put the rest in there. Clean up my inventory. I'm going to try and keep a fairly clean inventory this season, I think. Well, hopefully anyway. Put those in. And today we're going to be working with roots, as I said last episode. So that's why I've got the runic tablets here. There's 2 things I really want to do. Actually no, 3 things I really want to do in this episode. And the first one is one I should really set up quite soon. So I want to build an engineer's hammer here. And then I have a load of coke bricks. So I have 28 coke bricks in total. And this will allow us to build a coke oven. And the coke oven will then allow us to make creosote. And the creosote will allow us to make the treated wood. The treated wood will allow us to make some wooden storage crates that can then be moved around with all of the inventory in them. So it'll be like a early game shulker box, which is nice. So if I build up 27 of those in a cube, and then you whack it in the face with one of these. Aha! Right click it, whack it in the face with a engineer's hammer, and it creates this opening in the front, and it becomes a working coke oven. And so now I want to get some coal from in here. To actually power this, I've got a Stirling Generator with an octadic capacitor in it, the one we got out of the loot crate, the loot bag last episode. So this is producing, I think, 80 RF per tick, which is more than enough to run these. And this is the... if I put gravel through this, I get... what is it? The coal out of it. And on this, I have put an input onto this side to grab the gravel. Sorry, to grab the coal out of here. And on this, I've put a item filter to say that I don't want coal moving from here into this final chest. And the way this works is a little bit complicated at the moment because I'm only using these transfer pipes. It would be much easier if I was using the Ender IO conduits, but we will get there at some point, hopefully soon. So I put cobblestone into here. It gets converted down or hammered down into gravel here. It comes out of the top and into this chest, and then out of this chest into here, and it gets sieved down and then output into here, and the coal gets put into there. And we've done pretty well out of it. I've put some dust through it as well and some other stuff, but we've got 14 emeralds so far, and these are going to be really useful. I've also upgraded the Cobblestone Generator to a Cobblestone Generator Tier 3, and I realised in the tooltip for this it says that it outputs directly to an inventory on top. So I put a compacting drawer straight on top of it, and this works much better. You can see we've got 19 stacks of double compressed cobblestone in there at the moment, and so that can actually fill up. I've got in here a gold upgrade in, which increases the base amount that it can store by 5. So it can, I think it's 80 times 5, so that is whatever that is. That is 400 stacks of double compressed cobblestone. So to fill the coke oven, we need to make some coal blocks. And just going to see, I think 8 will actually do for now, I think. And we put these just straight into the coke oven, and very slowly it will produce blocks of coal coke, or yeah, blocks of coke, and then they will be able to. They'll have a much higher burn time, so they'll be able to burn for longer in both. What is it? The Britannia. If we use the Endo Flames, I think they're Endo Flames, the ones that burn, produce mana from burning stuff. And within furnaces and everything else as well, the generators. But also it will create creosote oil in here. And I think that's actually gonna... I think I only need 3 of these to fill this up all the way. So I'm actually only gonna put 3 in. No, I'm only gonna put 2 in for now. And see how that does. And I'll leave this to go. It's going to take a huge amount of time this to actually process through these. Even just one of them will take a very long time. Okay, so roots. I went through this in quite some detail in FTV Beyond. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. There's 2 or 3 episodes on roots. And so I want to go through it quite quickly today with you, and kind of go into a bit less detail than I did with in FTV Beyond, because I've done it all before, and actually quite recently as well. I'm actually able to take advantage of the early game stuff that it gives. I might be a little bit beyond. I did get an obsidian sword from a loot bag. So I've got a decent pickaxe, but that's going to run out soon, and these aren't going to run out anytime soon. So these may be a little bit redundant what we're going to do today, but hopefully they'll stand us in good stead for the future. So the first thing we're going to need from this roots mod is one of these bark knives. And this bark knife will allow us to grow some trees up on the grass over there. And now I've moved all my chests around. Where is everything? Are they in here? Yeah, oak will be absolutely fine. So I'm going to grow 2 trees. One there and one there. Why not? We'll grow these up. Where's one? And come on. Is that too close? No? Ah, there we go. And so we get the bark knife and we right click on one of the logs and it gives us this oak bark, and we're going to need this for some of the rituals we're doing today. It has a chance of breaking the log. We got a bit unlucky there, it broke it on the first one, and it broke it on the second one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we actually got 9 there, so we've got 12 in total. And so I'm just going to go through all of these and just collect up all of that. So we've got 37 oak bark, and that should do us absolutely fine for what we're going to do today, I hope. So next we need some rune stones. That is stone and lapis, just like that. You can actually do it like that as well, but doesn't matter. So I actually got 44 of these now. That's far more than I thought I'd get, actually. Don't know why. And one of these we're going to use in here to create a Rune Stone symbol. And then in this one we have iron. This takes a huge amount of iron. There's 6 iron and 1 cauldron in each, and each one of these is 7 iron as well. And is it that one? No, it's not. Oh yeah, sorry, no. These are the incense braziers. And so we need 4 of these in total. And then this is the one. So we put 2 of those standard runestones there and a runestone symbol on the bottom of it. So this is just a carved runestone block. And we get this casting altar. And so with these we can actually start making, doing some rituals. And that's all we're going to need for the kind of ritual side of it. And we could actually get going with it now, apart from we need a flint and steel as well. But also I want to make a mortar, and with the mortar we always need a pestle. And this is where there's a little bit more work, because if we look at the recipe for the pestle here, you can see it's 5 pieces of diorite, and diorite is accessible by using dirt through a flint stiffened mesh in a sieve to get these diorite pebbles, and I've got 2 of them there. And so we need to push this dirt through this sieve here, and we should get plenty enough. So we've got 9 there, we've got 22 now, 34, now we've got 44, 52, 62, over a stack now. Excellent. And so now just come back over and there's 16 diorite. How much more do we have? I actually can put that into cobblestone. I wish I knew about this before. That would be far easier to get cobblestone. And some granite there, some andesite. I don't have enough room for it though. So first of all I will do these ones to give me, making a real mess of this, it's 16 in each. There we go. So now I've got enough space to do those. And there's a lot more andesite here as well, actually. And more stone. Is that all of them? Looks like, yes. So we'll put some of this away, clean up the inventory, keep it nice and fresh in there. Oh, we've got some mineral saplings as well, they're nice. They create these really cool torches. Look at these. I'll put that one in there. I like these torches, just regular torches, but they look pretty cool. Just realised everything's going to be a bit squashed in here because I'm going to put the ritual up in this bit here, and I may have put the coke oven in the way. But we shall find out. And I'm just going to try and put everything else into here. Almost everything, anything I can take out. That one and that one. I can push down into that. And I can put the diorite in there. And that should be fine. Yep. Oh, sugarcane seeds. I'll throw an egg. Where's the egg? I've got some diorite there as well, which we need. Right. So now we can create the pestle. So we have mortar and pestle, and I'm going to place that down actually on the top of one of these. Just down there. We can still use a crafting station, but we can use the mortar as well. And in here I have everything else we're going to use today. And I'll put that one in there as well. So we're going to make the living pickaxe, the living axe, the living shovel, the living sword, and the living hoe. If we have a look at the manual for roots here, we can see living tools. And within this it says, your rituals are capable of channeling life energy into previously dead objects. Using this you can grow newer, stronger forms of your wooden tools. Adding a little gold for reinforcement as well as a verdant sprig to grow upon, will grant you tools of similar strength to iron that repair slowly over time. And that's going to be the real benefit of these, but we're always going to have a backup tool, no matter what, wherever we are in the game. We're always going to have that backup tool that's never going to break. And so they're going to come in really useful for that. Even if at the moment we have these obsidian tools which will last for a long time, eventually over time they're going to break, and if we get unlucky within the loot bags we're never going to get one again. So the actual ritual for this, you can see there's no actual setup for the ritual, so all we're doing is the altar, which is this, and 2 braziers. But I'm going to set up all 4 of them so that I can future-proof it. And it's a wooden pickaxe, a verdant sprig, and a gold ingot. And you can see this recipe doesn't change for each of them. And so that's what we're going to set up now. So all we actually need is these ones. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to put these down quite plainly. Yeah, that'll be okay. So one there, one there, one there, and one here. And that's the basic setup for the casting altar here. And so now we can go over and pick up the rest of the supplies from this chest. So we've got all the tools we need. And the verdant sprigs and the gold ingots. And then with each of these we want 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And so these are the incenses we need for each one as well. And so I'll show you how we do the actual rituals. Again, it's exactly the same as in FTB Beyond, if you did see that. So this will be a kind of a repeat of what we did there. But I think we did a couple of different rituals. We didn't actually do the these living tools because we'd already passed them. We'd already got to Draconic Evolution by this stage. So we're going to start with the pickaxe. So that goes up. Ah yes, so you right click on it there. So you right click with one of those and with one of those. And I'm also going to need all of that. So place one in there, one in there. Set that one on fire, set that one on fire. And after a while, that should hopefully create something in the centre of it. Okay, so I did miss one step. You just need to shift right click on the altar and then it will start. Get some nice music. So why didn't that work? Let's try that again. Oak bark, oak bark. Flint and steel, and then shift it. Aha, there we go. I might have waited too long. So now we can go through and do the rest of them as well. So put... Oh, these are actually still burning, so I wonder now if that will work. Yes, it will. So now we'll do the hoe. They're still burning. Wonder how many rituals you can get out of these. Now we'll do the sword. And now finally the shovel. And these are still burning. Excellent. So we're able to do all four of them just with 2 bark. And there we go. So now these will repair over time whilst we're using them. But for now I'm going to continue using these and just kind of top up with these whenever I need them. So I'll put these in the right places. There we go. Okay, I think there's only one more thing I want to do this episode. So let me gather up some materials. I've just noticed I need to light up the top of this thing. Right, jump onto here. Put one of those on there, that's excellent. And you can see in here we've already got 5 buckets full of creosote. This has created 1 block of coal coke. You can see the burn time of one of these is 16,000, the burn time of one of these is 32,000. So this is really worth it for the generators and stuff that we're using. That's going to come in really handy, especially for the Stirling Generator and the Furnace Generator, things like that. And this is about 2/3, well no, about 1/3 of the way through, 2/3 left. Okay, so yeah, let me gather up some materials and I will be back with you in a minute. Okay, so the last thing I want to do today is get rid of this horrible monstrosity here. This isn't massively efficient, I have to kill them myself. I think I can come up with a much better design with this, and after we got some slime balls last episode, then we can make more of these vector plates and actually make a proper design of this instead. So that's what I'm going to do now, but I'm going to do that in a time lapse for you guys so you can see that on the way out. So I'm going to end off the episode here with, only managed to get an epic loot bag today, but I did manage to get 3 chance cubes. So we'll do one of these today and open this loot bag. So the loot bag first, we get storage upgrade up to 8 times base value, wonderful. Some purple slimy dirt and a 2 dimlet parcels. That'll be good. And then this chance cube, we shall go all the way down to the end over here. Place that down, break it, and now run away, run away, that's a load of charge creepers. Oh dear. I've got a charge creeper there now. What to do? No guts, no glory. Please don't blow up. And now he's dead. Oh, when his drops went down there. Right. So nothing good this time. Hopefully we'll get something decent next episode. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.